Hey there, Michael Griffiths here, founder of Referral Marketing Guru. I want to touch base and talk to you today about referral partners. I also call them referral sources. It's where our referrals can come from. See, most people think referrals just come from clients, where to me, that's like the cherry on top. You shouldn't have to worry about getting referrals from clients if you do a great job of being able to create these referral partners, these referral sources. So, what are they? Well, simply put, they're really anybody that has the ability to be able to pass you referrals. So the most easy and logical way to think about this is who else sells to the same people I do, where we could team up and we could help one another. Pretty simple. So if you sell to other businesses, then you might think about what other types of service or products or things that those businesses use or need. Take us, for example. We work with coaches, with consultants, with professional service orientated businesses. So, what else do they need? Well, they might need sales training. They might need a CRM platform. They might need leadership skills. They might need to get a podcast going. They might need some sort of consulting that we don't do. So then when you start thinking about that, you can start thinking about who my referral sources, my referral partners should be. So that's the first part. The second thing I want to get into here is probably the mistake we make around our referral partners. Because once you start thinking about who could they be, you're going to come up with a huge list of potential referral partners. And the easiest way to get referrals is to be able to leverage through other people's networks, other people's clients, and just generally through other referral sources, through referral partners. When you try to do everything yourself, it becomes so much harder than what it needs to be. But I want to be able to share this with you because this stops us from really being able to get a nice flow of referrals. And again, most people find it hard to grow a business through referrals simply because they don't have enough referral sources bringing them new referrals every single month. So what's the problem? Well, down the bottom where people sort of sit in this red zone is they go, well, I want more referrals. So therefore, they act what I would call very transactional. How are you going to help me? And when you're very transactional, you're only ever going to get that transactional type of person. So I tend to call this person the hunter. And hey, it's how we are hardwired for survival. So I get why people are hunters because it's actually our natural human instinct. But in business, it's not going to help you one little bit. So we've got to move from being that transactional hunter orientated person up into this super green zone where I'm going to get to. Where I would tend to go, most people sit, is they go, I understand I need referral partners. I get what you're saying, Michael. So therefore, they go about how do I create a process around it? So when you create a process around it, what you actually are becoming is very outcome focused. And when you become very outcome focused, hey, building trust, building bonds between people, building that connection, enhancing that relationship, all reasons why someone would refer actually doesn't happen very fast at all. It's why most people would struggle to be able to build relationships fast because they're more process driven and outcome focused. So if we move from that process driven, that next level is probably where a lot of people would sit where they go, yeah, I get that it's about creating win-wins. How do I create win-wins? And that's a good place to be. Okay? But you're not the only person who's trying to create a referral relationship with that person. And creating win-wins is nice. But what tends to happen is the relationship fizzles out and dies. And I'm sure you've probably had many a times where you thought, hey, this looks like a really good referral source. And in the end, a couple of months later, you're like, oh, what happened to that? and it just fizzles out and dies. And it's simply because there's generally a lack of action. So creating win-wins is nice, but in the end, to me, it is just simply dry. So where do we have to get to? Like, if you want to be able to go from just gradual, sitting in that zone there, to really being able to speed up, enhance the number of referrals that you get, then to me, it's about how do we become transformational in our actions, in our thinking, in the way we are. And this is about the way of being and the way that we create action plans. And it's a big step from there to here. Because most people who sit in that yellow green zone, they're passive. They're just waiting for something to happen. Where the people who are up in their transformational thinking, what they're doing is they're creating. They're creating action plans with people. They're creating for things to happen. They're doing very outside the box type of activities with their referral partners. See, one of the big problems with when you've got referral partners is if you're sitting there twiddling your thumbs going, I hope someone's going to pass me a referral, you're going to be sitting twiddling your thumbs for a long time. So I have this great whiteboard of referral partners. And on that great whiteboard, I'm constantly looking, how do I create action plans with the people on that board? It's part of the frameworks that we use with our partnership club guys. When you create, then all of a sudden you go from hoping stuff's going to happen, passive, to making stuff happen. As I said, growing a business through referrals, it only takes 15 to 20 good qualified referrals every single month for you to be picking up 8 to 10 new clients every single month. And if you think 8 to 10 new clients every month is between 100 and 120 clients a year, think about what would happen to your business if you added another 100 new clients in the next 12 months. It's not difficult. You don't have to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on paid ads. It's just simply making sure that you've got enough referral partners so that you can grow your business nice and consistently every single month. So the key here is to make sure that we go from that transactional hunter mindset where it's very hit and miss in growing your business all the way through to that transformational, the way that we need to be. It's a way of thinking. It's a way of acting. Because when you can do that, creating action plans, it's not throwing mud at the wall hoping something sticks anymore. It's actually really easy to be able to consistently get new referrals coming in from your referral partners. Hopefully that's been super helpful. If you'd like any questions answered, chuck them in below wherever you're watching this. Reach out on any of our social platforms and look forward to chatting to you real soon. Take care. Speak to you soon.